You are live. So we're, I don't know if I can. Ooh. Yeah, they don't let you. I'm going to share onto my face. You know what? No, I'm not. I'm just going to leave it like this, and whoever comes on, comes on. And if people are following, then they'll get here. Otherwise, what is going on right here? Some kind of curly hair thing. Hi. What is going on right here? What is this? I don't know. Anyways, hi. How are you doing? How are you doing? I was going to share on Facebook, but I was like, no. If they're following, then they'll come. Right? I said we're going to do free spirit messages on YouTube tonight, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to do some free spirit messages on YouTube tonight. So if they come, they come. Right? I do ask if you're here to please like and subscribe to the channel. Right? All right. Hello, darling. Okay, and if you do have a weird YouTube name that's not your actual name, to let me know what your actual name is, all right? So I can connect to your energy and your loved ones can let me know that they're here, okay? How are ya? Hi, Angela. Hi, Carrie, Betty, Mama B, Jasmine, Soul Journey. Thank you all for coming on tonight. I hope you all had a super wonderful day. Absolutely, Carrie. Okay, I feel like it's going to be a little bit of a transition for you. I'm not going to lie. I'm sorry. No problem, Soul Journey. I feel like it's going to take a little while for you to really kind of feel like you fit in there. You can ask whatever you want advice on. Hi, Sherry. Nice to meet you. You can ask that. You can ask spirit guidance, or we can connect to your loved ones. Somebody is here right now. I don't know, Carrie, if this is your dad that had a head thing. I'm feeling a lot of head pain, so I'm not sure who that is. One of y'all got somebody about this. There's a lot of pain in my head, the back of my head. Khalees, I love your face. How are you, sweetheart? I haven't seen you in a little while. How's it going? Right? How are you doing? Hello, Julia. So I don't know who it is because, like I said, a lot of people have, you're having head pain right now. Oh, I'm sorry you're having head pain. I'm feeling a lot of pain in the back of my head. If you're having pain in the back of the head, that's stress. Okay, that's what I was thinking, Carrie, because when I read your message about your dad is when I started getting the head pain. Oh, gosh, tell me about it, please. The energy's been insane. Today, I stayed outside for several hours today just trying to chill in the energy. I was super tired. Like my body felt so weighted down. It's crazy. Lana says her sister died of a brain aneurysm. Okay. I felt like it was a man, but I was feeling pain in the back of the head. Okay. And then there's another area here that I'm feeling. So I'm not sure if this is the head trauma that Carrie was talking about. It's been rough, right, Khalees? People have really been on edge today, particularly. And for I know you're over in Australia, but It is the time of the equinox. So this is supposed to be the autumnal equinox. So it's the transition into fall, right, today. So I think that has a lot to do with the energy being all up in the air. Oh, he was shot in the head, and that's why I was feeling that. Okay. Yeah, I definitely feel like your dad is here for you, Carrie. He is making me feel a lot of aches and pains in my body. So I just want you to know that that is in line with what you're telling me. He's also showing me, I don't know why, but he's showing me a black leather jacket. Does that make sense to you? Black leather jacket. So I'm not sure if this is something that he owned or if it's something that somebody was wearing, if it was one of the attackers. But he's showing me a black leather jacket. And I'm not sure if, and I hope you have some as well, please. When you're sending healing out to everybody, make sure you send some to yourself. Okay. Multiple attackers. Okay. Did your dad have a tattoo on his arm? Because if not, he's mentioning somebody else's tattoo. And there's a knife, like a knife tattoo. It's a knife, like a dagger. All right. Did they find the people that killed your dad? Hello, peanut butter. I love you with banana. I love you with chocolate. Sorry, I'm being silly. But anyways, so I'm feeling like a tattoo on the arm, all right, and there's a dagger, like there's a knife of the tattoo of a knife. Okay. One is still in prison. Okay. Do you happen to know if any of them had like a tattoo of a knife on their arm? I swear, whenever I connect to spirit lately, I start yawning right away. Whew. Give me just a second, Betty. Let me finish. You're allergic to bananas? Don't you hate when you develop allergies? Yes, the one still in prison has a tattoo of a dagger on his arm. Okay, great. And your dad is saying he's the head honcho, okay? The leader of the pack, the head honcho. And he said was he deserves to spend the rest of his life in jail for the crimes he has committed. And I don't feel like he's just talking about your dad. I feel like he's done a lot of things that he hasn't been caught for. Okay. You really miss bananas. I'm sorry you're allergic. That's crazy that you're allergic to bananas, because usually when people are allergic to certain fruits or whatever, it's the contact, like the skin of it, and not necessarily the inside. So, I don't know. It's sad. What else do you want to tell Carrie? The banana itself. That's crazy. Us kids just went to parole board to keep him in prison. Parole was denied. Oh, well, that's good. That's good. And I do feel like he's really somebody on the wrong path. Okay. I do feel that. I feel like he truly has been a career criminal. And I truly feel like there's so many things that haven't been pinned on him yet that he's been a culprit of. And your dad, actually, when I asked him if he had any messages for you, he said that you've done a good job of sticking up for yourself. And so that I would feel like that would also mean with the parole board as well. But just in general, sticking up for yourself. It's funny, Khalees, because like I love bananas and I put them in all of my smoothies, but Emma has hated bananas like since birth. She does not like bananas. I've never seen a baby not like banana food, like baby banana food, but she hated it like since birth. She would just spit it out. I couldn't get her to eat any of that. She would just make this horrible face and she would spit it out. She hated it. He loves you too, all four of you, and I don't know who that is. I don't know if that's a total count of you and your siblings, or if it's you and a partner and some kids. I don't know, but he's saying four of you. Okay, so that's an important number. He's also mentioning 22 as a number, a special occasion date, or an age of somebody. 22, because he's saying 4/22. It could also be representative of April 22nd. And there are four of you? Okay. And he keeps talking about settling down. So I'm not sure if you need to settle down, get a family or whatever of your own, or if he's talking about one of your siblings, but he keeps mentioning settling down like it's going to happen. And he's kind of pushing for it. Keep getting a lot of April 22nd is your sister's birthday. Okay. Your sister's being wild right now and she needs to settle down. All right. That makes a lot of sense if he's talking 4/22 and settle down, right? I'm also feeling, I do want you to know, I'm feeling a lot of pain in like my spleen. So I feel like maybe he might have gotten kicked or something here, because it's a huge amount of pain in the spleen. And so I'm pretty sure it's him. Yes. And are you aware? I love you too, Khalees. Are you aware if this was a random act of violence? Because I'm hearing something about a random act of violence as well. I'm not sure. He's mentioning a house sitter, Carrie. I don't know why he's talking about a house sitter. And he's doing like that number. And what does that mean? You tell her about the house sitter. House sitter. Do you understand the house sitter? What he's talking about with the house sitter, Carrie? No, it wasn't random. It was planned. Okay. What is the random act of violence for? Tell her. House sitter. I'm not sure what a house sitter has to do with anything, but he's talking about a house sitter. It could be something coming up, right? If somebody is planning to go away and have somebody watch their house, maybe they should think twice about the person that they choose for that. My dog's barking like crazy. What else do you want to tell Carrie before we go? Tell her I love her. Of course. Okay, he just wants you to know that he loves you and he appreciates you remembering his birthday. Did you say it was his birthday? His birthday. Okay. Soul Journey. What's your name again? Hi, Jessica. I'm trying to look for your name real quick. What? What happened with what? Yeah. I'm like, what happened with what? No, I'm still doing. Oh, is that what he was barking at?
Yeah, he likes those, the little golf ball game with the string. One of the BBC parts of that he's going crazy over one of the pieces.
Oh, today is his birthday. Okay. Sherry. Okay, hi, Sherry. Okay, hi, Sherry. And you had a question about your spiritual career choice. And they're showing me cards. And I'm picking a card. And they're showing me flipping it over, and there's a crystal ball. So we're looking into the future. And this is what they're showing me. Why is my phone ringing at that very moment? Can't take calls while I'm doing this. I'm musty. Maybe I'm musty. They're showing me this. So I'm not sure if there's a need to stay balanced. To me, this is always gratitude and balance. You're laughing at Musty. Let me tell you what's hilarious. Last night, I was scrolling Facebook. I'm sorry. This happens to me sometimes. Sherry, and I get squirrel brain sometimes, but I was scrolling through Facebook last night, and my phone hates me. My phone hates me. It auto corrects to words that are not what I'm meaning, right? And so last night I'm scrolling through Facebook, and somebody was wishing their girlfriend a happy birthday, right? So I swipe in happy birthday, ! And then I put 3 purple hearts, and I look at it right before I press send, and it says happy birthmark, and I'm like, no, stupid phone. So I fixed it real quick, but yeah, I understand. Okay, back to Sherry. Sherry. I do feel it's important for you to stay balanced, and if you're going to be happy in your spiritual choice, be the one that's led by your heart. Okay. It's the best thing ever. I was crying. I was laughing so much. I was like, this friggin' phone, I swear to God, hates me. Too much fun. Anyway, we're getting back to Sherry. Happy birthmark. And I was like, oh shit. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if I just clicked send? Happy birthmark. That's just the worst. Okay, Sherry. All right. I do feel like you have maybe a couple different spawn, as Khalees says, spawning a few different branches off of what you're doing here, this spiritual choice that you've made. Okay, I feel like there's going to be some branching options for you later on. And I do think that one of those branches off of what you've decided for your spiritual path, I feel like you're very close. First of all, you're very close to the branch. You're almost to the point where you reach the branch, one of the branches. Hi, Sheldon. And second of all, when you get to that branch, I feel like you should seriously consider it, because I do feel like there is going to be a lot. What's the word I'm looking for? They're talking about a feeling of completion. Okay. We understand that it is a calling, but your calling should give you a feeling of completion. Okay. Hello, Sheldon and your cat. Hello, Sheldon's cat. Meow, 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 meow. So, when you think about that, okay, you're very close to a branch off the spiritual path. And don't feel like it would deviate you from what you're meant to do. Okay, if you, just consider it, because I do feel like this branch off the spiritual path will give you a greater sense of completion in your life. Okay? And I know that might sound a little cryptic, but you know exactly the chosen career that you've decided for your spiritual path. And I feel like you will also understand when the branch pops up. So it may seem small, the branch. It may not seem like that big of a deal, but if you just tweak your path a little bit, I feel like it will lead you in a much better direction than just straight the decision that you've already made. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're happy. I'm glad. So, yeah. Let's see. Who else are we going to have a chat with? Hi, Daniel. Okay, Betty. We're gonna connect with. We're gonna connect with Betty Gordon. Hi, Betty. We're gonna connect with Betty. Betty, do you want to just sit for a minute and let me see what comes through for you? Betty, I have what appears to be a grandfather, okay, not a father, but a grandfather for you. And they're telling me this is grandfather on the father's side. That's great, Sherry. I'm really excited for you. I'm glad you're excited about it and you've been feeling that. So that is validation for you. Hello, Ashley. How are you? So Betty, this would be grandfather on the father's side. He's also talking about, I'm not sure if he's in the military or was in the military, because he's mentioning a military brat. So I'm not sure if his father was in the military and he traveled around with them, or who was a military brat. Right? That'd be somebody's kid, right? Well, that makes sense that you hate peanut butter, Khalees, because you can't eat bananas, and bananas are no good without peanut butter. Your kid's father is a military brat. Okay, so the father, the grandfather on the dad's side. So that makes sense. So this would be your kid's father's grandfather? Yes. Coming through talking about them being a military brat. Okay. What does she need to know? Betty, do you also have a son? Because they're talking about a son, and they're talking about a son joining the military. All right. Hi, Jennifer. So I'm not sure if this is, like a recurring theme. He's talking about a recurring theme. So I feel like there's a very good possibility if you do have a son. I hope this is what we're talking about. Confusing if it wasn't. When your son grows up, there's a good possibility that he would very much like to join the military. Okay. I'm doing great. I hope everybody else is doing great too. What do you want to tell Betty other than the future? Betty, they're doing this to me. Hello, Jamila. Sure, why not? They're doing this to me. So I don't know if this is representative of like an eye test where you have to cover one eye, or if this gentleman wore an eye patch or had a glass eye. I don't know how this message comes through for you, but they're covering one eye like this. Or maybe he can't see out of one eye, or you can't see out of one eye. I don't really know. But they're covering one eye like this. And I'm also getting pain in the back of my head with that. All right. So I also have a lady. This is going to be like an aunt or somebody just next level up from you, an aunt or an older female for you, Betty. And she keeps grabbing her knee, and she's making my knee hurt real bad. And I'm getting a lot of gunk in my throat with her. So I'm not sure if she had an issue with that. Jesus, Khalees, that sounds amazing. Do you understand all the phlegm, Betty, for your auntie? Did she have problems with her knee? She died of COVID. Okay. And did she have problems with her knee? Today was beautiful in Texas as well, Sheldon. Yes, she did have problems with her knee. Okay, so she's coming through for you. A lot of gunk. And this is what she's doing to me, okay? You know what else is good, Khalees? And I only know this because my son tried it once upon a time. Dunking Oreos in coffee. Any of you can try that. He says it's amazing. But what she's telling me, Betty, she's doing like this. She's like, Oh, praise Jesus, I made it through okay. And she wants you to know that she made it. She made it through okay, and she's very religious because she's like, praise Jesus, I made it through okay. All right, and she wants you to know that. I haven't yet. You know what? As a matter of fact, today we just did beef tacos. Bananas and peanut butter, amazing. Like, I eat peanut butter banana smoothies. Throw a little oatmeal in there, you'll be full for like 6 hours. No lie. Banana and oatmeal together and peanut butter, no hunger pains. Okay. So Betty, she does want everybody to know that she made it through okay. You know, they have Tim Tams here, Khalees. They have them in the store. I'm not sure that people buy them. We have way better junk cookies here. Have you ever had Pepperidge Farm? Oh, man. Anywho. Hi, Tiffany. How are you? I hope everybody is peanut butter and banana sandwiches. Sounds amazing. So, COVID is no joke. Yes. I do believe that it does affect some people very badly. I'm getting the intuitive messages more and more lately that COVID, just from the intuitive messages that I'm getting, COVID affects people with specific blood types more than others. And that's what I've been getting intuitively. Okay. I don't know how true that is, but that's the message that I've been getting. All right. But she wants everybody to know she made it okay. All right, Betty. And thank you for being patient, because I know that you have asked a few times when I've done spirit messages, but I feel like we were waiting for tonight. Okay. That's really sad, Jennifer. I'm sorry. It's really sad. It does. It affects people with 2 or more comorbidities. Yeah. But I've been hearing that it. Yeah, I do feel like it is connected to some kind of DNA marker. I think you're right, Jennifer. I feel like it was. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to talk to Jamila? We're going to talk to Jamila now. And we're going to see who comes through for Jamila. We're doing spirit messages tonight, free spirit messages. If you like what you see and you're interested in a private reading, you can go to my website, www.mistythemedium.com, and you can book through my website. You can see all the many testimonials from people on there. Or you could go on my Facebook page and follow me on Facebook if you want to get paid readings on Facebook, because I do paid live readings on Facebook. Absolutely. She knows that, Betty. That is interesting, Sheldon. I have not heard that expression before, but that is very interesting. Yeah, Khalees, you're not going to get it. Okay. Jamila, how are you, love? Okay, let's see what we got for Jamila. We have a mail coming through for Jamila. And I don't know why, but he's covering his neck like this. So I don't know if he was strangled or why he's covering his neck like this. Jamila, I hope you can help me figure that out. I hope so too, Jennifer. I hope the family gets peace, for sure. For sure. If you're liking the show so far, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. That'd be cool. Jamila, do you understand about the neck, Jamila? Like, I'm covering my neck, so I'm not sure if there's a scar on the neck. We're covering the neck. Something to do with the neck. He was strangled. All right, then that's what that means. The male coming through is your Uncle Sid. Okay, very good. He said, wow, that's easy enough. I was like, well, I was doubting myself a little bit because we just had a lady with a throat issue. And he says, don't doubt yourself, kid. You're doing great. Thank you. He seems like a fast talker to me. Okay, he's doing something with the neck. So did he have a scar? Did he have a scar on his neck? He's covering his neck. Okay. Suicide. He's covering his neck. This is what he's showing me. Covering the neck. And I'm also getting a lot of pain in my rib. Which is weird. So keep an open mind. Jamila, it might be somebody else. Okay. It might be somebody else that you're having come through here, a male. I'm getting pain in the ribs, which is a weird place for pain. So this might be like a puncture or an accident where they like have broken ribs. I feel like I have a broken rib though. And I'm covering my neck. So this could be somebody that had previously been in an accident. Maybe they had to have like a tracheotomy or something. And they wore collared shirts or turtlenecks to cover their neck. Okay. He's a fast talker. He's telling me he's a fast talker. Can you think of another male, Jamila, that has passed other than your Uncle Sid? This can be anybody that you've known in your life. It could have just been a friend. Your soul family comes through. It doesn't have to be just your physical family. It can be your best friend, your best friend's mom, if you had a nice bond with her. Something like that. It could be an older person that you might have taken care of at one point. I'm feeling a lot of pressure in my chest. That's right, Ashley. Ashley's best friend, Grandpa, crashed her reading not too long ago. I do feel like this person coming through had like an IV or something in their hand. So this might even be, honestly, Jamila, it's feeling to me like somebody who was in an accident and somebody who was in the hospital. I feel like I have an IV in my hand. They're talking about covering their neck. I feel like they might have been had like an emergency. You know, if their windpipe was crushed or something and they had to get the trach here. And there's like broken ribs. So this is very strong. This is coming through very strong. Somebody who was in a horrible accident. And I'm having a lot of pressure on my chest. I feel like they were in a fatal crash. And I do feel like they were maybe on life support a little bit. I don't know how long ago it was, love. There's no time limit in the ethers. It can be at any point. If you know somebody who is in a fatal car accident, I don't feel like they made it. Okay. I feel like they were in a bad wreck. I feel like their windpipe might have been crushed. I'm getting a lot of pressure on my chest. I feel like they had a lot of extensive injuries. That's true, Sheldon. It is hard to remember people when you're on the spot. I do feel like you'll remember soon. Jamila, I'm being told to tell you right now that if somebody is in your house or in the room with you, this could be for them. So unless you're completely alone, I would just ask whoever is in the house or in the room with you. It doesn't feel like that kind of pain, please, but it might be if it, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but somebody is definitely in some kind of accident. There's a lot of pressure in the chest. I feel like I've been intubated through I feel like I've got a trach and an IV in my hand. Okay. So just so you know, Jamila, that it's definitely for you. Okay, it's not for anyone else. It's definitely for you. So it's either somebody that you know or somebody very close to you knows who this is. I haven't heard from Uncle Sirking. Tried calling him for months, but got no response. Okay. Well, then it's possible that this is that person. Ask your family. Okay. And just so you know, this person, he's given me a thumbs up. But if there's questions around his, if you find out that he's passed, okay, if you find out that he's passed, if there's questions about it, I feel like he was in some kind of a fatal accident. I feel like he might have got a tracheotomy because the windpipe is crushed, and I feel like I've got broken ribs and like extensive damage in my chest. Okay. So I feel like it was an accident or something like that. Some kind of accident is what he's saying, but he does want everyone to know he's okay. Whoever this gentleman is. If you find out that it is your Uncle Sirking, then know that he's okay. If not, ask around and ask your family if they know a gentleman that's passed from some kind of accident, who was in the hospital before he passed. Okay? And when I ask him what message he has for you, I'm seeing a slot machine with 777 on it. Okay. So I'm not sure if you like to gamble, if you buy scratch tickets, lottery tickets, but he's showing me a slot machine with 777 on it. Okay. Hi, Lori. That's what I'm seeing for you. So maybe those can be your lucky numbers, or if they are your lucky numbers, or 777 could be an angel number that you need. A stack of books over here. 777. Your magic and manifesting abilities are increasing at this time. Tap into your inner superpowers and release your magic into the world. Yay! Guys, I got this really cool light. Hold on. Squirrel. I got this really cool like light. It's an LED light. And I was thinking it would be awesome if I used it like, hold on, I'll show you. So I can plug it in. It's a USB charger. And so I'm not sure if you can. I'm just going to show you guys this. Okay. Where can I see? Can you see it right there, right? Okay. So I have this cool crystal ball, right? I'm going to turn this light off. Ah. Oh, it's bright. I don't know if you can see that. Isn't that neat? Ooh. Glows. How cool is that? So it's pretty good clear quartz, right? But it's, I mean, obviously it's got some really cool rainbows in it, but isn't that awesome? I was thinking I would do like crystal ball readings one night. I thought that would be fun. You know, like look into my crystal ball. Don't mind me. I've lost my mind. But anyways, isn't that fun? It's a lot of fun. I think it looks really cool, you know, because it like shines. You see the rainbows shining on my head? Whoa! Whoa! Crazy! So, yeah. Really neat. Oh! Just like on a Friday with wine. Absolutely. Wouldn't that be a lot of fun? Like I got this crystal ball, paid an arm and a leg for it. But I got this crystal ball and I'm like, I have to have that. And I just really haven't used it much at all to do readings. Most of the time I just use this tiny little baby one. This is it's a good one. So that's fun. But anyways, I thought that was cool. Wine Wednesday, crystal ball readings, and I could do my makeup and look like a fortune teller. That would be fun. The gypsy. JK. That would be fun, right? Oh, those tacos are kicking my ass. Food usually kicks my ass. I took my antacid before I ate dinner, though. Okay. I am upside down in the ball because it's crystal. So that would be fun. So anyways, back to work. Henry Zen wants to know, does my grandma Marie, who died, have any messages for me? Henry, she said, if your ears are burning, that means somebody's talking about you. So pay attention to that, she said. I also feel like she had a lung-related issue. I am an evidential medium, so I do give evidence that I'm connecting to your loved ones. I am feeling a lot of lung-related issues with her, so I'm not sure if she had, if she was a heavy smoker or if she had a heart-lung issue, because I'm feeling on both sides now. It started on one side and it progressed. She could have had a heart-lung issue. She could have had like heart failure, COPD, emphysema, anything like that, Henry. Okay. I'm also feeling some issues with the liver with her. Okay. So she could also have had maybe diabetes or some kind of liver cirrhosis, something like that. Okay. Thank you all for joining me tonight. If you are enjoying the show, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Okay. I appreciate you subscribing. It's super fun. Yes, she was a heavy smoker and had a lot of lung issues. She had emphysema. Okay. I'm also feeling, like I said, the liver. That's how she died of emphysema. Okay. I'm feeling the liver. All right. So I'm not sure if you're saying that's how she died or if it was something else. I'm a very good medium. So if you guys want to get a private reading with me, you can book through my website, okay, mistythemedium.com, or you can go on my Facebook page where I have a special price for my Facebook family for this month. Thank you, Cassandra. So 30-minute private readings right now are $50, okay, for 30 minutes. They're on special if you book through Facebook. Daniel, I'll do you next. Okay, Henry wants to know if you have any other messages for him about being aware of people talking about him. Okay, she's telling me that you just need to pay closer attention to who your friends are, Henry. Because she said, if your ears are burning, that means people are talking about you. And I said, well, do you have anything else to tell him? And she said, no, he just needs to pay closer attention to who his friends are. Okay. Okay. And so thank you for allowing me to connect to your grandmother. I appreciate that. So we're just going to get a drink of water and we're going to jump right into Daniel Kimball's spirit family. Okay. And I would assume this is your grandmother, Daniel. And she passed from a heart-related issue. Is that correct, Daniel? She's showing me very white hair. I feel like there's two ladies. One of them has a lung issue. One of them has a heart issue. Yes. Okay. The one with the very white hair, she's coming to me in like a night coat is what she's calling it. One of those, I'm trying not to offend her. One of those old lady things that zips up. That's what I'm seeing. It's a very pale pink color. It's definitely just old lady clothes. Old lady pajamas. It's like an old lady bathrobe. It's like an old lady bathrobe you wear all day long. She's very, very, very old. This is like adorable because she's showing me, holy cow. So she's got this light pink zip up. I don't know what the hell that is. And she's also showing, it's the weirdest thing. She's also showing me these very light pink slippers with like these white poof balls on them. They're like white poofy. I don't even know. Oh. It's cute. It's cute. She's precious. She's reminding me a lot. I don't know if you know or if you've ever seen anything for like the Golden Girls. She's reminding me of like Estelle Getty, like the really tiny old lady on the Golden Girls. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from her. Super adorable. Dressing gowns. House coat. Yes, it's like a house coat. That's what I was told. A house coat. Hi, Max. My mom calls hers a house coat. Yeah, a house coat. See? She knows what she's talking about. Yes, you remember that? Okay, you remember the slippers. Or you remember the show. Either way, it's good. She said 2 things. First thing, you got to do better for yourself. And when she's saying you got to do better for yourself, I feel like what she means is you got to be better for yourself, like showing up for yourself, being better for yourself. Okay. And the second thing, she said, don't expect any favors from anyone. Okay, Daniel. So I'm not sure if you understand that, but I feel like you do. Because I'm getting that validation, like you know exactly what she's talking about. First thing, you need to show up for yourself, do better for yourself. And second thing, don't expect any favors from anyone. All right? That is what she wants you to know. It seems like it would be tough. All right? But she does want you to know that you are loved and there are people looking out for you. Yes, you do understand. Okay. When you can expect better for yourself and do better for yourself, you won't need any favors. Okay, those 2 things hinge on each other. And I feel like even though it's very disappointing sometimes that people don't offer to help us or you, at the end of the day, that you know you're going to be okay. Know that you are going to be okay because she said so. So, all right. All righty. So I hope that message helps you. You're welcome, Daniel. Jasmine says, can I donate for a reading? Well, I don't know. How much are we talking here? Just joking. My mother was adopted as a baby and no one knows her birth family. Can you please tell me what types of diseases run in the family? Jasmine, if you could send me, I don't know if you are able to send me a private chat. Can you please tell me your mother's full name in private chat? And I will tell you what I pick up for her, okay? Definitely dropped off, Sheldon. Definitely. Soledad Bernal. Now, of course, this is for the purpose of your own health education, correct, Jasmine? So this is concerning you. Soledad Bernal. There is high blood pressure in your family. They're also talking about skin issues, okay? Because they're showing me skin issues. So I'm not sure if somebody has a lot of acne or has issues. They're showing me skin issues, okay? And the high blood pressure is leading to heart disease. I do feel like there's a lot of fluid retention. And somebody in the past, the father has a weak liver, is what I'm hearing. A weak liver. Soledad's father has a weak liver. Definitely, I feel like blood pressure slash heart disease would be and yes, for the acne, blood pressure, heart disease would be the major issue for you or your mom. Okay, that's what's coming through. They're also talking about the liver, having a weak liver. Your grandfather, your maternal grandfather has a weak liver. I'm not really seeing anything else. Okay. But I do feel like the blood pressure issue could be causing headaches for somebody in the family. And I'm not meaning like, oh, it's a headache. I mean like it's an actual headache. Like it's causing headaches in the head. Okay. The liver is where the diabetes would be, right? The liver, the blood filtration. So the weak liver, definitely diabetes could be an issue. The major issue that I would be concerned with would be the heart disease and the blood pressure. Okay. Pam Williams. Pam Williams. She's telling me she had a lump in her breast. Jasmine? She's telling me she had a lump in her breast. And so I don't think either one of those is going to fix that. I think if you want to unblock your chakras, you need to see a Reiki master. Pam Williams. Pam Williams, somebody's brother. So I'm not sure whose brother this is, but somebody's brother is stepping forward. For you, I'm hearing brother. Jasmine, didn't I just answer a question for you? Oh, wait, that was a different Jasmine. It was a Yasmin. It was a Jasmine. Pam Williams. Hi, love. How are you? How are you doing? Hello, peanut butter. Pam Williams. I have somebody's brother here. So I'm not sure if this is your brother or somebody else's brother. They're saying they're a brother. Okay. I'm lovely. Thank you. They're mentioning Sunday school. There's somebody's brother. I don't know whose brother it is, but he said he's somebody's brother. And he's mentioning Sunday school. Sorry, Jasmine. My bad. Y'all are going to make me eat peanut butters and banana if we keep talking about peanut butters and bananas. Sunday school. He's showing me little kids sitting in like Sunday school class. So Pam, this could have, did you go to Sunday school when you were a kid, Pam? Absolutely, Babs. Okay, so then this person, he could just be showing me to give me the message about Sunday school. It's somebody that you go to Sunday school with. I don't know how well you know the people that you go to Sunday school with. It's somebody's brother. Do you sit in like a circle or like a semicircle, Pam? When you went to Sunday school, did you sit in like a semicircle? Hi, Denise. Alyssa, I can do one better for your husband and do a health scan on him, okay? But let me finish delivering this message to Pam. Do you understand the seating, though? It's like the person that sits 2 spots to the left of you. I'm just going to give you the message, and then you can decide what to do with it, Pam, okay? All right? Because I honestly feel like this is the only way this person's going to get this message. I feel like you're the only hope here, Pam. I know it's probably going to seem, it's totally up to you. I just give you the message and then you do what you will with the message. If it should ever come up in conversation that they talk about their brother that passed, 2 people to the left of you. I don't know the seating arrangement, but I feel like there's people on either side of you. And the second person to the left of you is who they're talking about. All right. The person, 2 people to the left of you, their brother that has passed. He's telling me he was missing a tooth. And he's also showing me plaid shirts. So I don't know if this is information that you can validate for him, but that's what he's showing me. What do you want them to know? He's also making me feel like there was something going on with his abdomen. Just feel something going on with my abdomen, and I'm not sure what it is. It's kind of a weird feeling. What do you want to tell your brother or sister that sits 2 spaces over from Pam? It's something with the abdomen. There's something going on maybe with the stomach, okay, because I'm getting pain right here in my stomach. So it could be like stomach cancer, or maybe they had a ruptured ulcer, something. Um, I do feel like he might have had some weight issues. All right. And he wants, I don't know if this is a female he's talking about. Yes, it's a female. He wants you to tell her that he's okay. She needs to stop worrying about him. That he wants you to tell her that you heard, okay? You don't have to be put on the spot like you talk to spirit. You can just say, I heard once that when spirit passes, they don't feel any pain and that they all end up in the light. All right. And that they can stop worrying about him, that he's in the light. So they all end up in the light. And this is only just giving some comfort to her because she still worries about his passing, if he was in pain, if he's okay. He's telling me there's a lot of questions. Okay. So he just wants to give her that little bit of closure. All right. Okay, Alyssa Brown. Guys, this is fun. Are you having fun? Pam. Well, I'm like, well, that's no fun for Pam. She didn't get to connect to anyone. So he's showing me, like, if you give the message, there's going to be a reward. That's what he said. There'll be a reward. Like, he's showing me money, she'll get a reward. Even though it's nice to do good deeds anyways, right? You are a messenger. So, who was I talking to? Allison Brown. Allison Brown's husband wants to know if there's any family illnesses. Is that correct? And so we're going to do a house scan for her husband, and his name is Michael Parrish, with his permission. Michael Parrish. Be the light, Pam. That's right. Be the light. Okay. Let us see what we have for Michael Parrish. We have some issues with Michael's glands. So I'm not sure if he suffers from swollen glands a lot, if he gets a lot of throat issues, or if it is the thyroid. I just know that there's an issue with the glands. I feel like it's a thyroid issue. I'm not sure if Michael has issue with bloody noses as well. They're showing me a bloody nose. So this could be that he's broken his nose, or he gets random bloody noses from the air being too dry. I'm feeling some kind of, what is that? We don't do too well with dairy, okay? So just let him know that these bloating and things of that nature is just a dairy issue. We don't do too well with dairy. And I do feel like there could be some swelling issues with him. My toes are feeling swollen. My hands are feeling swollen. And so I want to tell him that he needs to cut back on salt, because I feel like this is causing a lot of problems with him. It could just be sodas that he's drinking, because I'm seeing like Coca-Cola. Okay, it could be that, or it could just be salt in the foods that he's eating. But I'm feeling a lot of swelling, like retaining water in my feet and my hands. And if you haven't yet quit smoking, Michael, it would be a good idea, because I'm feeling some congestion in the chest, and they're making me feel like it's from smoking or breathing in dust particles or something, but it's making me feel like smoke is involved. And you can feel this in your back, they're telling me. Okay, they're also talking about sweating. And I feel like this is also connected to the thyroid. Okay, so Michael, just in case you weren't aware, if you're having some balding, if you're sweating a lot, especially, they're showing me the waistband. If you're sweating on the waistband, okay, and the losing your hair, this is your thyroid. All right. So that's what you have to deal with. All right, Alyssa. So I hope that helps him. I am a medical medium. So I hope that helps him. I hope that helps you, Michael. Do cut back on your salt intake. It would help you tremendously. Okay. I understand that the body needs sodium, but that's an excessive amount. So try to put some water in your body. Okay, if you don't keep your water balance in check, it causes a lot of health issues. All right. He said that it resonates a lot. Thank you, he says. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so let's see who else we're going to talk to. Hi, Tiffany. Denise wants to know, may I have a reading, please? All right. Denise. Who do we have for Denise? Denise, I am feeling somebody coming through that had problems with their gallbladder or pancreas. I'm feeling more like the gallbladder, gallstones, gallbladder cancer. I don't really know if that's a thing. Is that a thing? Yes, it's a thing. Denise? Do you understand who this person is that had issues with their gallbladder? Thank you, Mama. I appreciate you waiting patiently. We are going where Spirit is telling us to go. And that's what we do. So, Denise. Pancreatic problems. Okay, so pancreatic gallbladder issues is what I originally said. I'm also getting something in the head. Something's going on in the head. So I feel like this could be like epilepsy or any kind of seizure disorder or like a stroke, some kind of brain bleed. And then I feel like I'm talking to several people, to be honest. And then I'm getting some heart related issues as well. So if you can figure out who those people are based on that would be great. You do some of the work for me. That's what I'm getting for you, dear. I feel like it's at least 2 people, possibly 3. Your mom had stomach. Your sister had pancreatic problems at one time. My mom had stomach problems. And she will be gone 1 year, October 3rd. Okay. Who passed from the heart? I feel like somebody had a lot of health issues, Denise. I'm not going to lie. I'm getting lit up all over the place here. I've got issues with the kidneys. I've got issues with the heart. It could be that they just went into organ failure. But I'm feeling quite a bit here. Your sister had a heart attack, okay? Do you understand the kidney problem as well? Or the organ failure? And who had the lung issue? That to me feels like lung cancer hardcore. Yes. Yeah. That's like lung cancer. Your sister died suddenly of a heart-related issue. And the lung cancer, who is there lung cancer? Because it feels like lung cancer. That's what it feels like to me. And Denise, they're showing me the birthday cake. Yeah, I've got somebody with lung cancer here. I don't know who it is. This is the lung. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the lung. It's like, yeah, it's the lung. Your husband has lung cancer now. Okay, they want you to know, these people that are here, they're showing me a birthday cake and they're showing me like the lights are off and the candles are glowing. And they're showing me, they have their arms around each other like this. And they're showing me everyone blowing the candles out together. So to me, that means that when you're remembering your mom on the anniversary of her death, that's what she's showing me the cake for. Unless it's your birthday or your birthday just recently passed, then she's showing me blowing the candles out together. So I feel like I want to tell you that when you are celebrating the anniversary of her death, that your mother and your sister will be with you, okay? And just to offer support and to blow out the candles with you. Okay, but they want you to know there's three of them here, and they want somebody with lung cancer or it's something lung related. Your mother, your sister, maybe your uncle. I don't know, but they're all together, and they're saying that on the anniversary of your mom's passing, that they will all be with you. Jasmine, what are you writing? I don't even know. Your mom, your husband, and your brother are a day apart. Oh, so that's 3 people to celebrate a birthday as well. And they said that there's 3 of them. Okay, so anywho, I wish your husband the best. He really is going for all the cancers, huh? Jeez. That's crazy. Well, just so you know, they'll all be with you on that anniversary. Okay. Thank you for letting me channel your loved ones. Let me see. Who else we're going to talk to? We're going to do one more. Oh, they're emojis? Oh, they didn't come through as emojis. They came through as colons. Yes, they are. They truly are. Okay, that's fun. All right, Babs. 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 You're welcome, Denise. Babs. Depends how long this takes. We'll be on here till 9 o'clock, so we might do 2 more. All right. Babs, when I'm connecting, I'm feeling a sharp pain right in the middle of my chest. Very sharp pain right in the middle of my chest. Please. You're dead. Okay. Just, do you understand when I say that your dad had piercing eyes? It's like they were piercing. That's what he's telling me. Piercing eyes. Like very intense. Yes. He's also making me feel like he doesn't put up with anyone's shit. Because I heard I don't put up with no one's shit. Oh, goodness. So that would be why I feel that way. Okay. Yep. He is also talking about, do you have a sibling? Hold on, please. Let me do what I'm doing. Because he's talking about a male in your life. So I'm not sure if this is your sibling, if you have a brother. Or he's talking about a male in your life. And he's reminding me again that he doesn't put up with nobody's shit. Okay, do you understand about the male in your life? I'm not really sure who this male is. Are you in a relationship with a male? You know exactly. Okay, perfect. And you have twin brothers that was stillborn? Yes. I'm glad you understand that message. And he's showing me punching. So I don't know if he's threatening to beat somebody up or what, but that's what he's showing me, punching somebody, beating somebody's ass. And he's also saying, you can do better than that. And that's exactly what I heard. You can do better than that. And he also wants you to give yourself a present for Christmas. And I hope you understand what that means. So I feel like by Christmas time, this situation, God help us by Christmas time, this situation will be resolved. And he's talking about drawing the line. I really do feel like you have somebody in your life that is maybe not treating you as you should be treated, not giving you the respect you deserve or the equality that you deserve in some kind of relationship, whether it be a work relationship, a romantic relationship, a school relationship, however this affects you. There's somebody that is just not cutting the mustard right now. And your dad is suggesting that perhaps it's time to reevaluate the priority of this person in your life. Okay. So hopefully by Christmas time, we would resolve this and give yourself a Christmas present. I wanted to say birthday present. Is your birthday in December or January? Because he's talking about, I wanted to say birthday present. I don't know. I hope that makes sense to you, Babs. Thank you all for joining me. If you're interested in a private reading with me, you can check out my website, www.mistythemedium.com, or you can look at my Facebook page. I'm on Facebook as well. I have reviews in both places. You can check out what people are saying about their services with me, if they've had private readings with me. I do have a special on my Facebook page that's Misty the Medium on Facebook. So if you book through the Facebook page, there's a discount. You're welcome, Babs. February's your birthday? Okay, so we want to give ourselves a good present then. Okay? It's boy, Tiffany. Tiffany, I'm seeing a tiny little boy peepee. It's a little boy. Little boy peepee. You're welcome, Jasmine. Jasmine C wants to know if there are any messages from her guides. Well, there you go, Jennifer. No problem. Jasmine C wants to know if there are any messages for her guides. You always thought that it was a boy. Yes, it was, for sure. Tiny little boy peepee. That's so cute. So Jasmine C wants to know messages from her guides. Oh, I love the energy of the archangels. It's truly lovely. Archangel Raphael is stepping forward for you, Jasmine. So if you are, the Archangel Raphael is talking about the healing of your heart. Okay, Jasmine, we are concentrating on the healing of your heart right now. And I would so hope you would ask for my help when trying to heal your heart. We want to clear out any sorrow and disillusionment, okay? And we want to work on rebuilding trust. All right? Healing the heart, Jasmine. Archangel Raphael wants you to ask for assistance in healing the heart. Okay? Because this is the specialty of Archangel Raphael. So that you can be confident in the future, giving your heart to someone. Okay? That's what they're showing me. And there's a guide. He's a very stern man. There's a very stern man. He's all business. And I will tell you why he's all business. There's a very stern man here who wants to talk to you about your finances. And his name is Henry. I don't know if you know somebody named Henry. Or what? Raphael's the best. Henry is your financial guide. And he wants to give you a stern talking to. He's talking about your unnecessary spending. Like, honestly, I'm not even joking. He's one of those guys that wears the circle glasses. Man, that's hilarious. Told me his name is Henry. And he looks like a banker. I'm not going to lie. Because he was a banker. All right. Thank you. This is a guide for your finances. I feel like he said you need to shave off your unnecessary spending. And he also wants you to know that you don't think before you buy things sometimes. He's talking about impulse spending. Impulse spending. He said if you put half a thought into the purchases you're making before you actually paid for them, you would change your mind. Okay. Jennifer, not tonight. So he says the impulse buying is a problem. For real. Yes, Henry. She knows it's an issue. And so he said new rule. He said 5-second rule from now on. When you think you want to buy something, take 5 seconds and say, would Henry approve of this? And listen to the answer you get, because he's going to tell you whether or not he does. Okay? That's hilarious. He's applauding. He said we had to give her a stern talking to. She's just wild with money, he said. Working on spiritual growth, and that needs money. Yes, but sometimes it doesn't. I didn't pay anything for my spiritual growth, Jasmine. I think that's might be a little bit of a misconception. There is a plethora of insightful material on YouTube that is completely free. Okay. Thank you, Carrie. That's a good idea, Jennifer. You could all ask, would Henry approve of this? Oh, that's funny. Sheesh. So, everybody, Henry's going to be busy with all of these people wanting to know, is it okay to buy this? Should I? Oh, it's too funny. Thank you, Jennifer, for letting me connect to your spirit guides tonight. That's really lovely. And I hope you do enlist the aid of Archangel Raphael in clearing any kind of pain and disillusionment from your heart. Okay. You're asking him from now on? I mean, you can. I don't see why not. They've never told me that you can't consult other people's spirit guides. They've never said that to me, so. Jasmine. Goodness. Yeah, it doesn't really cost money to have a spiritual growth and expansion. And I feel like that's would Henry approve? We should all do it and see how it works. Henry's going to be a very busy spirit guide. That's okay. That's okay. I think he'll be okay with it. Would Henry approve of this purchase? Do I really need these tarot cards, Henry? No. Oh, my goodness. Okay, Khalees, what do we need to tell Miss Khalees? Mama B, first of all, I want to tell you that if you are having doubts about a relationship that you've been in for 5 months, I think it would be a good idea for you to talk to Emilio about that instead of me. And if you aren't comfortable talking to Emilio about your feelings, why the heck are you in a relationship with him? Okay? All right. He absolutely can't handle it. All right, what do we have for Miss Khalees? Khalees, am I correct in your mother has passed? Please. I already answered your question. Sweetie, it makes no sense at all. If you don't know how he feels about you, you don't have doubts, you were just wondering, you're wondering because you have doubts. If you're in a relationship and it's a good relationship, you would not have any doubts about how your partner feels about you. Okay? Just saying. Okay, your mother has passed because I'm hearing mama, your mama. She's making me feel some lung things. I was feeling some things in my colon. What else am I feeling with the mama? Big time lung issues. Khalees, what is a Pratt? Pratt. Like a silly prat? What is a prat? Is that like an idiot? Prat. I'm going to Google it. Prat. An incompetent, stupid, or foolish person. An idiot. Oh, it is. Or a person's buttocks. Okay, I think she was talking about your buttocks because she was saying, my beautiful daughter, lung cancer. Okay, yes. My beautiful daughter, Pratt. She's talking about somebody being a lazy prat. So I don't know who you have in your life right now that is not exactly the most productive person in the world. She died of perforated stomach. Okay. There's a lazy prat. Yeah, that's incredibly painful. I'm feeling it. Incredibly painful. Lazy prat. She was talking so fast that was literally the only thing I heard out of it because she was between the accent and the message. I had to slow it down. And I can hear it quite clearly. Tell her to get rid of the lazy prat. Are you seeing somebody, Kadlise? Are you dating somebody? Sharon, I'm doing the last one right now. Sorry, darling. Lazy prat. Okay. Get rid of the lazy prat is what she said. And she's doing this. She's blowing you lots of kisses. And now she's putting on a feather boa and she's walking away. Like, that's all I have to say. And she's walking away. And she's fabulous. She's quite fabulous. Well, that's excruciating. She's really quite fabulous. Everyone says you talk fast. You do. No, I'm not. I don't know what you're nodding. She was blowing you lots of kisses. She likes a bit of flair, huh? Pretty much said she put her 2 cents in. Oh, I do that before I come over here. I think I've only gotten up to go to the bathroom one time for like all of my lives. Of course, I don't have any bladder issues, like weak bladder, or I don't have any bladder issues, so I can sit for a few hours. I don't have to go to the bathroom. Okay. It's somebody. Or it's you. She's either talking about somebody or she's talking about you being lazy and you need to quit being lazy. She's talking about a lazy prat. Lazy butt. Well, I do too, Sheldon, but it's still, my bladder works. She's also talking about getting your nails done, Khalees. I just want you to know. She's like painting nails. She's showing me painting fingernails, okay? Good night, Henry. Yeah, she just put her 2 cents worth. And then she's just going to storm off in a grand exit. Like, huh, and just walk away. Oh, man. That's funny. Good night, Henry. Everybody's going to be asking you about their financial decisions from now on. That's okay. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the readings tonight. We will be doing paid spirit messages tomorrow night on Facebook. All right. And once I break the seal, I'm a goner. I'm not sure what kind of messages we're going to be doing, but we'll be doing them tomorrow night on Facebook, some kind of messages. So I hope you all enjoyed the readings tonight. Like I said, if you're interested in a paid reading, you can book through my website, www.mistythemedium.com, or through my Facebook page, which is also Misty the Medium. I appreciate you coming and watching the show tonight. Thank you for liking and subscribing to the channel. I will see you on the flip side. Many blessings.